I know what you're thinking, guys. I know what you are thinking. I'm reading your mind. You're thinking, why should I spend precious energy, Krabby, to farm up this chump champion that you just get from farming the campaign? 1, she's impactful. Love that. 2 is that you'll get a bunch of copies of her just from farming food, right? Which you're doing anyways. So you don't have to waste any skill books to level up her skills. And she's rare, so ascending her does not cost that much. So this is a very, very, very good bang for your buck champ, especially if you're free to play, then there's literally no buck involved. And so you might as well max her, because Raid Shadow Legends rewards maxing different champions. Because there's things like Faction Wars, and there's things like rooms in Doom Tower where you can only use specific champions, like rare only secret rooms, right? Or Magic Affinity only rooms. So you should at least, guys, at least, please take her to level 50 in the early mid game, just because it's so easy. Now, why is she impactful? Because she's a tempo controller. Most lineups in the game need a tempo controller. Raises turn meter of your team, lowers turn meter for the enemy team, raises speed of your team. This utility is pretty essential because it just maximizes your turns and minimizes the enemy turns. And again, it doesn't matter how powerful the boss is if they don't have turns. This is similar to why High Katoon is so good, right? Sometimes in some comps, in some dungeons, you want 2 of these tempo controllers. So how should I build Diabolist? When it comes to artifacts, it's very easy. Just accuracy, speed, and survivability. So I just realized this, guys. That's why I'm farming her up right now. I had already maxed out all of her skills for a clan v clan. I think it was some event. And then I realized I should just level her up. Like literally, why not, right? And everything that I said. Because I made the video on High Katoon as well recently. And I think I'm just realizing the value of non-legendary champions. Because when you first start your account, especially if you use a beginner link, which you should. And by the way, I have a very powerful beginner link. So if you're looking to start a new account, maybe you haven't started an account yet, or you just want to make a new account for fun, use my beginner link. You get everything you see on the screen. It's like 6 to 12 months of free to play grinding. That's really the only way to start an account in Raid. It really speeds up your progress. And if you already have an account and you're starting a new one, just make sure you uninstall Plarium Play and use a different email, and then you'll get the rewards. But anyway, if you use a beginner link, you start with, you know, a lot of legendaries. I fell into the trap of just like putting all my eggs in their basket, even when there were diminishing returns, right? Even when it didn't really make sense, and just dismissing all the other champions. With some of these rares, man, and epics, I mean, they're powerful and really easy to max. Rares are easier to max than epics, right? So that's the important part, right? The legendary skill books, the epic skill books even, are just so hard to get. It takes so many resources to ascend these legendary and epic champions. And I hit a wall because of that, right? Because I was honestly grinding pretty much just to max the legendaries. When in reality, like Raid, it's not all about the legendaries. Like it's such a broad game and you can make meaningful progress. And in fact, it's the best way to make meaningful progress. Max out some rares, you know, book out some rares, some epics. Maybe epics are more obvious than rares. I would have progressed faster if I knew this, guys, but I didn't. Whatever, you live and you learn. And it's more fun too to max out other champs and develop different team comps for different things. It's just fun, some variety. It's really like a why not situation, you know? Another thing about Diabolist, she's a perfect like budget apothecary. If you don't know, the apothecary does very similar things. It's a bit better than Diabolist, but again, why not max Diabolist if you don't have apothecary? Takes almost nothing. I also want to talk about the armature as well. That's right, this video is a 2-for-1 special armature. It's the same idea. I would actually say it's more valuable than Diabolist, and he's uncommon, which is pretty funny that we're actually using an uncommon champ. But again, it's the same idea, right? Perfect bang for your buck champion with superb turn meter control, probably better than the Diabolist, right? But he's not giving speed, so it is a little bit different, but pretty much this champion is good for any boss, right? Just because turn meter decrease. Again, golden idea. If the boss doesn't take turns, it doesn't matter how powerful the boss is. And building him is simple. You need 100% crit rate because this just guarantees that his turn meter decrease will land. The way it works is if the ability crits, then it applies the turn meter decrease. So we want that to apply all the time. And then accuracy and defense, right? He's not a damage character. He's utility. The perception set is pretty bis. Yeah, and he's really easy to max out. Build these lower rarity champions, folks. Build them out. Don't be like me. Don't only focus on the legendaries. We don't discriminate here. We don't discriminate based on rarity anymore, okay? We're reformed.